The Republican opponent to Jesse Jackson Jr., Brian Woodworth, is on the Super Celebrity Hotline. Mr. Woodworth, thank you very much for being with us. What do you make of this?
Well, I've been reading the comments. I've been hearing a lot of people talking, and many people have this, they're some of them funny, some of them serious. He's running from an indictment. He's talking to his lawyers. Maybe he's outside secretly campaigning in the new district. Who knows? I know that I've even read the stories with somebody who has exhaustion. They say, well, it's a cover-up for something else. And the honest truth is, and this is just me being me, is that I can't really take anything other than the press release saying he's got exhaustion. And seriously, if he really is seeking medical treatment, I think it's best if we just, hope he gets well soon. We'll keep him in our prayers and gets well better. Now, what's he missing while he's out? He's missed, I think they said over 30 votes now, some of them very important for the district. But until I have more evidence, more information that he's up to no good, I'm just going to stick with the idea that I hope he gets better.
Well, it's not even clear that he'd be up to no good. It would be that he hasn't let his constituents, including you, I'm assuming you live in the 2nd Congressional, let them know where he is while he is the congressman from that district. I mean, it's unprecedented for an elected official at this level to go missing. And clearly he hasn't gone missing from his family because his wife does not seem particularly alarmed, at least, right? So someone knows where he is. So shouldn't he make himself known?
Well, certainly, and that was another question I had specifically pointed out, is 15 days to go without letting anyone know where you are or what's going on. I mean, I know if I took 15 days from work and just disappeared, there'd be a number of questions I would have to answer as soon as possible, including possibly losing my job. So, I agree that I think they should have come out earlier on this. I think if it's really a health issue, they should release and let people know where he is. So I can certainly see the questions surrounding that.
Well, Brian, we have a Get Well card here that Jake Hartford and John Cass have put together. You are more than welcome to come down and sign the card, and we will get you that photo up. Are you willing to pledge that you don't have a Star Wars collection and you won't disappear if you are elected to Congress?
I promise you on both of those.
Thank you.
No, you're sure? No Star Wars collection, right?
No Star Wars stuff.
What business are you in when you're not running for Congress?
I teach. I'm a professor of criminal justice at a college down here in Kankakee County.
Mm-hmm. We might need some of your expertise on the criminal justice here, but there may be some questions. Do you think I just want to ask you this, and okay. Accuse me of being, traditional media and framing the question in a prosecutorial manner, but I'm going to ask it anyway. It was just over a week ago that Ruggiero Nyack was indicted by the federal government. We heard the tapes in which Blagojevich was describing how Jesse Jackson Jr. was trying to raise $5 million to buy the Senate seat. Now, again, that's secondhand. That's Blagojevich saying that, but also not believing he was part of an overhear, right? Saying it to one of his advisors. And so you'd think, well, what would be the reason to lie there? Nyack would have been the fundraiser that at least Robert Blagojevich, the brother of Rod Blagojevich, has implicated as the person who would have been the bag man for this. That guy's in federal custody. They're asking him. That dude doesn't look like the kind of guy who wants to spend a lot of time in federal prison. So I ask you this. Do you believe, as the Republican candidate, do you believe that Jesse Jackson Jr. is about to be indicted or is in any kind of federal jeopardy?
Now, that is I'd say that is a loaded and leading question.
Yes, I acknowledge that.
I'll say this, that, again, here's my biggest issue, is that if the Department of Justice has evidence against Jesse Jackson Jr. as actually being the person that is, quote, candidate number 5, and that he was actually involved in this bribery, if we have that evidence, why aren't they prosecuting him? And I know that gets into other conspiracy theories amongst it, but that would be the one thing I would call on and say.
Well, there may be a legitimate reason for that, because it was just a couple of weeks ago that Robert Blagojevich came up and spoke with them. to give them the roadmap. I mean, that takes a little, as you know, it takes a little time to build a case.
The House Ethics Commission, though, came out with their probable cause. I'm trying to get the right word here. Conclusion.
Yeah.
They published that back a couple of years ago, which contains all the same evidence that we've been hearing for the past 2 years.
Well, so there's more now. You got Nyack and you've got Robert Blagojevich, but with Nyack in federal custody and Blagojevich talking to the Fed, so that's a different. There's a little bit more there. All right, Brian, thank you very much. Good luck to you, and we'll see what happens here.
Thank you very much.
Stay close to your phone. We may call you again.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks.
Yes, sir.